Well, here they come out of the tunnel. There goes the Pyros as Tom Wagner and co turn up the heat on the competition in the division and making them, I'm sure, a football conversation around the country. But today it has to all come to fruition with 3 points being paramount.
And Orient do it last week, so I think teams feel like they can go in high press, and it's up to Blues to play out like they just have now, to break that press and get on the ascendancy.
And it's Cochrane striding forward. First opening for him down the left-hand side. Hansen types the byline inside the penalty area. Right-footed cross. Alfie May's interest, as was Ethan Laird, who connected brilliantly. It took a Wigan body in there to cannon it away from goal. Hansen still with the opportunity and forces the save out of Sam Tickle. Lightning start from Blues.
Great start, and it all come from Cochrane at left-back as well. As I said, Blues beating that high press from Wigan. All of a sudden there's grass to run into, and Cochrane, fair play, he ate that grass up. Hansen then cutting back onto his favoured right foot, and Ethan Laird timed his run really well, caught it perfectly, and we were right behind it, weren't we? And that was nestling. So yeah, it'll be a real key this year for Blues.
Christoph Clara, who starts once again at the back as Dion Sanderson continues to nurse a foot injury. Willemsen hacking away at a deco in the midfield. It's the Wigan man who comes out on top, and this is Smith out wide to Chambers on loan from Liverpool. Rankin now. Smith looked to catch Peacock Farrell out at his near post, shaped across. I'm not sure if he
did that probably a minute or so ago on that left-hand side, a simple ball into Alfie May, and yeah, Blues just not settled or got into any rhythm at the moment. And again, you've got to credit the visitors because the pressure that they're putting Blues under and the energy that they've showed early in this game. So yeah, Blues just need to settle a little bit and just start connecting a few more passes.
You know, we keep talking about opposition tactics coming here, but that's a great ball by Clara to find Willemsen in the middle. And Willemsen's played through Alfie May. Flag stays down. Only one result. He is inevitable. 4 goals in 4 league games, and he makes it look so easy. Willemsen receives the ball in the centre circle. Turns out, beautiful ball to split the Wigan defence apart. And as soon as Alfie May was one-on-one with the goalkeeper, there was only one result, Darren Carter.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about it, haven't we, all through the opening of this game, the pressure that Wigan have put Blues under. Blues have struggled to find that pass, but there is your reward. Great pass into Willemsen. All of a sudden, acres of room in the middle.
Asgard, left-hand side. Rare attack for Wigan. Asgard goes for goal. Same effort, straight down the throat of Bailey Peacock Farrell on a straightforward catch.
Been slightly sloppy in instances, but again, if they can get it right.
What a ball by Laird to find Harris, and Wigan has stretched. Harris edge the penalty area, goes it. Hansen dancing inside on his right foot, pulls the trigger, denied by Tickle. There's Willemsen on the follow-up, denied by Tickle at his near post, who got down well. Blues though from defence to attack in a heartbeat. Wigan though doing a good job at repelling us. What a ball by Clara. Inside channel. Laird's ball across the penalty area, blocked once again by a black shirt, but it will come again. Taylor Gardner-Hickman urged to shoot, drags onto his left foot. Brilliant turn by Willemsen. It's Willemsen. Stumbled in the penalty area as he looked to barge his way between 2 Wigan bodies. Link things up for Wigan Athletic. Hugel made the burst between the 2 Blues centre-backs. Bielik was there to cover. But it's broken for Carragher down the right-hand side. Asks a lot of Adiko, but he can smuggle it out to Chambers. Now Rankin. Wigan looking to finish the first half off with flair. Still up towards the back stick. There was Asgard attacking it. Had to be beaten away by Bailey Peacock Farrell. Asgard reloads inside the penalty area. More up than out by Blues, as Taylor Gardner-Hickman heads away only as far as Matt Smith edges the penalty area. Smith bursts down the left-hand side. Produces a cross into the penalty area. That's fielded by Clara, but Wigan having a late surge in this first half. It's with Aimson. Wigan camped inside the Blues penalty area. Carragher, far side, just shy of the corner flag. Adiko delivers a decent ball, had to be dealt with by...
And credit to Aimson, giving as good as he's getting.
And there is the half-time whistle to bring an end to another impressive 45. Yeah, Blues leading on the score sheet by 1-0. It's all about being ruthless and turning the screw. Marked his arrival at St Andrews at Knighthead Park in Rangers blue by getting on the score sheet in pre-season, and that convinced Blues to go after his signature, and let's see what he can do in a royal blue jersey. So Wright and Samstead on, Harris and Ethan Laird off. And their first front of the action is to face this Wigan corner, their first of the second half, only their second of the afternoon. And Chambers on this near side where the main stand meets the Gilmerick, left-footed, decent delivery. Clara was up for Blues to head more up than out, and Taylor Gardner-Hickman flicks it on, only brought down by Smith for Wigan Athletic. Here's Sessegnon. It's a good ball to split the defence down the right, into the middle. Hugill connected with it from the penalty spot, but couldn't generate enough venom, enough power to beat Bailey Peacock-Farrell. And it was a simple save in the end.
Yeah, it was, and Blues just switched off slightly after the corner. They came out and didn't mark, and all of a sudden there was just a little bit of space, wasn't it, for Rankin, and he got his head up, and
he certainly had already had an impact. Steven Sessegnon, as he launches this throw in to the penalty area, fielded by Bielik, hit by Rankin, fielded on the goal line by Bailey Peacock-Farrell. Cross comes shot from the winger that was well marshalled by the Blues goalkeeper. Clara looking long down the right touch line for Scott Wright, who tries a nonchalant flick in field, but the ball had just escaped the field of play. How do Blues deal with that then, the tactic that you've just picked up on the switch from Wigan with their inverted fullback? Is it about packing the numbers back into that midfield then to screen that?
Yeah, I think it's more about screening.
Took a risk turning in field, closed down by a number of black shirts. Bielik looks for a driven ball up towards Wright, who was playing on the shoulder of the last man. It's well fielded by Wigan, and there's Smith. Weir worked out to this near side the right for Rankin, who's been a real threat down this right flank for Wigan. Sessegnon likewise rolls in field to Smith. Smith, that's a smart ball for Asgard, who gets the ball out of his feet, and it's wormed through Bailey Peacock-Farrell, and Wigan have a reward for their second half pressure, and it's come through Thilo Asgard, edged the penalty area, purchased himself some yards, fired straight down the throat of Bailey Peacock-Farrell, and it's squeezed through the Blues shot stopper. And after our first half dominance, we are all square here at St Andrews at Knighthead Park.
Yeah, and we said it, didn't we, all the way through the first half. When you're so dominant and you've got control, it's going to be interesting how, as you say, Blues can use that to their advantage.
So Wigan down to 10. Blues looking to press home that advantage. We let Wigan off the hook in the first half. That can't happen in the final 15 minutes here at St Andrews at Knighthead Park. 3 precious points at home on the table. Yokoyama gliding in field and releasing an effort, bending towards that far corner, caught and held by Sam Tickle.
Yeah, and already all of a sudden now the Blues, the game takes a completely different form and shape, doesn't it? With the visitors going a man down, obviously of their own doing, just gives Blues an avenue now to take back some control in this game and build some ascendancy. But they've got to be able now to recognise where the spare man is, keep moving the ball, keep shifting them. It's so important when you've got that advantage that you keep moving the ball and quickly, and make sure that Wigan can't cover the ground and you create these spaces.
Alex Cochrane, there's a searching ball for Yokoyama. 10 minutes to go here at St Andrews at Knighthead Park. All square. Asgard strike, squeezing through the grasp of Bailey Peacock-Farrell to cancel out Alfie May's goal in the first half. As Samstead digs out a cross that's fielded by Wigan at the back. Christoph Clara swings in a ball into the penalty area. Dykes got up. Willemsen showing an interest, hooked away by Wigan. Asgard stopped in his tracks by Peck, and Peck will pull the trigger, beaten away by Tickle. So, this man advantage. Scott Smith holding off Yokoyama as a ball squeezed down the left-hand side makes its way to the Wigan goalkeeper, Tickle. And he continues to gesticulate towards the fourth official, despite his warnings. Sonny Gill has his back turned to the situation. Meanwhile, we have a corner kick flicked on by Bielik, nobody home to take advantage. Leonard gets the loose ball down the left-hand side, held back by Chambers. Leonard slightly isolated, forced all the way back to Alex Cochrane. Cochrane square to Yokoyama, centre of the park. Sprays it across to Paek Sung-ho. Paek's delivery, Clara was waiting at the back stick, nodded back across the 6-yard box. Bielik throws himself at it, and Blues can't nod it towards goal, and Wigan somehow again scrambled to safety. 4 minutes to go. Relentless Blues pressure. Yokoyama, let's fly! Wasn't too far away from our angle, looked like it might nestle in that top corner. Yokoyama, meanwhile, making tracks down the left-hand side. 9 minutes of added time as Blues swing it into the penalty area.
Yeah, I'd take that. I think there has certainly been a lot of stoppages in this second half, so credit to the officiating group for adding it on.
Yeah, Wigan have certainly delved into the dark arts book at times in this second half. We need to make them pay the price. 9 minutes of added on time. We're 10 seconds into that with another corner. Paek delivers. Williamson arriving. Pinball in the penalty area. Right! It's all right on the night. Bedlam in the Tilton. And Blues have surely won it.
Well, again, we said you've got to keep the pressure on, and again, a ball into the box, it's pinballing around, and credit to Clara. I think it was Williamson who kept it alive. The ball rebounding around, you just want it to fall to a blue shirt, and who's on the spot? The new man, Scott Wright, and fair play to him because he had two defenders and the goalkeeper rushing him, but he lifted it into the roof of the net. And what a celebration, by the way, by Chris Davies. He'd done an absolute lap of the pitch almost, because he knows how big of a goal that can be. And for whatever way has been needed, Blues have had to find it. It's going to be a really hard-fought 3 points if they can see out these next sort of 90 seconds.
Cochrane fires forward. Lyndon Dykes under it. Breaks for Williamson. And now Wright. And Wright looks to bend one. Wasn't too far away. Brilliant hit by Scott Wright. Just purchased himself a few yards on his right foot from the angle, but to bend it towards that far post and just over the upright. Begging for the full-time whistle. All eyes on referee Sonny Gill. Paek breaks for Wright in the middle, the hero of the day so far, but it's broken for Asgard. And there was Wright to stifle him before he got up to speed. Blues still battling. Dykes' pass is misplaced. And there it is. Blues have won it in stoppage time. And there are some ways to make your Blues debut one to remember.